Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about rainfall. There's lots of it. There's puddles everywhere. It's look at how I'm living. I get to run a clip. I'm living. I'm taking what I'm giving. Just look at how I'm living. Just look at how I'm living. Well, we'll just give a little bit of an update. It's wet. It's cold. It's wet. It's pretty wet. Let's look behind me out here. See that one? Yeah, that one. Well, I had planned to come out and do a little bit of work. Now, doing a little bit of work would have consisted of, moving some of these trees around and some of those back over there behind me. However, it's just so wet. These storms need to stop. It was supposed to not even rain. It rained last night. It rained again just a few minutes ago. There's only supposed to be a 10% chance. When they say it's going to rain out here in Tennessee, well, you sure bet your bottom dollar it's going to rain. But I think there's a couple spots that I can focus on that I don't have to destroy too much and get some stuff moved that I can't move without the excavator. One of those is this big giant guy over here, this stump. We're going to call him Mr. Stumpy. We can get him moved, and then maybe, oh gosh, I got a bunch of cedar over here. I'll just wait for a chipper. I'm going to get me a chipper or something. I'm going to start a savings account for a chipper shredder. Clearing a forest. I was up for the challenge. I'm still up for the challenge. Heck, I'm looking right now and I see even more stuff I've got to move or go get. Right behind me down there in the little gully where the road goes through. Even more. But I've got a lot to shred, a lot to chip, a lot to get out of here. So, I've got to come up with a game plan because I'm running out of time with this excavator. I only have about one more weekend. I think next Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday. Not this coming, but the one following, I got to take it back. So that gives me another week of after work. I just walked up to the home site and it's pretty easy up there. It's not as bad. The road that I have is pretty clear. I can probably drive my truck, but the problem is this right here. This is all mush. And this road down right there behind me, that's all mush too. And that excavator is 12,000 pounds. My truck is 7,500, but I need the excavator up there. I'm not gonna attempt it right now. I'll give it a day. Come back tomorrow because it's still raining. Hopefully the wind blows and it dries up and it seeps through. There's a pile right there I gotta do. Oh man, every time I look, there's more. There's more trees. This could be, I'm just gonna take you guys for a whole walk all the way around of what I gotta do to get caught up. And this will be probably one whole little 15-minute, let's talk about it. There's some more behind me. So we're gonna walk down this path. I'll go ahead and turn you all around. So here's the drive. I've got some rocks to move. They can stay, I suppose, but no way I'm moving them without equipment. Unless I develop some skills from the good old Egyptians. That pile's been there. That was from the logging company. A lot of this up here this was a logging road. Watch me as I trip. So I gotta move all this. I think I'm gonna do a site right here. So if I can get all this cut up and moved, it's pretty open. I think there's another logging path up that direction because it's so clear. But yeah, I gotta cut this tree down. I gotta move it. Not gonna give me enough room in my road. Got some low spots I could fill in with gravel, but trying to get a big cement truck through there ain't gonna work. And we got miscellaneous trees along this whole path. These are old logging trees that got pushed down. Pushed it out of their way. Just left to rot. Hopefully they're still good wood. And I have some that I pushed down over here with a couple that were already down, trying to make more room in this road. And right here, this is where we're actually coming up on the home site. So my road to get here is relatively pretty easy. Listen to the rain. Not sure how much the camera froze on that one. I don't know if you guys could tell, but right back through there is where the fifth wheel's sitting at. So it's not too far off. Here's the home site. Here's the driveway I was planning. But I may just end up just building out the garage down here, putting it right smack dab right there. Then I can see if I can pull out this ground right here, pull these trees down, and just build right off this road, because I don't need this road for anything except for to get here. I was planning on going more up the hill with the actual house. However, I believe this will allow me to do the garage and a walkout basement if I come from down here. So if I'm coming in on this road, drive right into the garage, make it easy peasy, give me a turnaround back over here, and everything else is uphill from there. That way I can actually have a walkout basement that's going to be behind me over here, and then probably put the house on top, partial walkout basement, set the house back that direction, angle it maybe, something like that. I think that'll work best. It's really starting to come down, so I'm gonna get back over the excavator. I've got a big giant tree that I'm gonna cut down. Not cut down. I was gonna save it, the old one, the big giant one that had a tree growing out of the root, out of the trunk, or whatever you want to call it. I don't think it's worthwhile because it's right in the middle of my road and my other shop. So depending on what I do, if I put a shop over there or a shop over here, it's cheaper to put a shop over there for power if I want to continue to use city power, which, you know, I don't have a system big enough yet. Future Scott says, just go ahead and do it all solar. I will do it solar eventually, but cost prohibitive to be able to run the equipment that I want to run. So we won't be able to do that now. But in the near future, hopefully we can go ahead and get that rolling that way. Oh man, it's cold. I can tell you what, my pasture, with all the disturbance I've had in it, has a lot of sitting water because of the ruts. So I'm gonna need to look into finding some method to get the tractor out here or something, skid steer maybe, with one of them tree branch grabber upper thingies, and move a bunch of that's out there. And then most of this over here on this road is going to get churted over the top of. There's not much I can do to get the substrate prepped, ready to go. But here we're coming up, and we just walk the road. Driveway, we're going to call it the driveway. But it's going to come right down there. So right down there, right where the excavator's at. My middle property line goes catty corner to that, back out to my second road. But we're only going to use just this main one coming in and out for now. But if I ever decide to sell, I can sell that 5 acres over there where the pasture's at, and this up front thing where the fifth wheel's at, separately. And who knows, or build and rent or something. I don't know. But I gotta figure something out to get chert down here. I gotta get at least 2 or 3 loads to be able to get the dump trucks down to this point right here where I'm at. Right here. And then this is gonna take, I don't know, 5 or 6 loads. And then get me up to the other way, and then it's gonna cost me a lot more. So slowly but surely we'll get this homestead done, hopefully before I pass away. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Unfortunately, that had to go. That was crazy because it was, look at it. It's been growing. It grew out of there, out of this, out of it, you know. I don't know. I don't think it was the original tree trying to regrow, but it kind of looks like it from this aspect. All from right here. It was probably a secondary tree at one time. It's all wet. It's like foam. Yeah, if that thing would have ever actually really grown, it would have died anyway. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing. Whoa, slip and fall probably. But I've got this stump out, completely rotted. Pour some diesel on it and light her on fire and have a nice big bonfire, I guess. I do have a lot of good soil in here. I'll probably just cut back this soil, push it that way, and use some chert to fill it in. Chert's about, I don't know, a lot cheaper than dirt, and I can use the dirt more than I can use the chert, other than for roads. So now I know where I can buy chert instead of having to get fill dirt. At least this is good fill dirt. A lot of it. I don't know how long this runs, but I think all the way down to where my wellhead is, and then across. I dug around here quite a bit before pulling stumps. I didn't dig this deep. I think this runs all the way that way. But I know where I've got some nice red dirt if I need it, which I'm probably gonna end up digging this up to do down there in the field to raise it up. Heck yeah, I need like some sort of dump trailer or something to do that with, because I can't do this by bucket or push it. We'll call it a day. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you guys got any tips or tricks, leave them in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you want to come out and help, especially if you got big equipment, you want to donate time and energy, I'll pay for your fuel. Let you stay in the fifth wheel. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.